What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon, the crypto universe. Today is Monday, January 1st, and I want to wish everybody a happy new year. We are starting off 2024 by talking about a new Solana game called Honeyland. But most importantly, it's actually their token that I want to talk about. Now, their ticker symbol is HXD. Now, this token we're going to talk about, but we're also going to be talking about the game. Why this game could be the #1 Solana mobile game out there, and possibly the #1 Solana game just within its ecosystem. There's a lot of bullishness I want to share around this token, why it's heavily undervalued in my personal opinion. I'm going to share everything in this video in a short and concise way so you can understand how Honeyland can stand to be the #1 game on Solana. So with that said, stick around to the very end to hear my conclusion and statement regarding the HXD token. And if you like what you're about to see, and if you want to get all the updates regarding Honeyland, you need to smash the like button and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page, and please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's talk about the HXD token, also known as the Honeyland token. It's roughly around 28 cents at the time of this recording. The market cap is roughly around $46 million. So the reason I bring that up is because 46 million is actually quite a low market cap. Sometimes when we cover Solana games, they can be anywhere from between 9 million to even hundreds of millions of dollars. But this one's kind of right in the middle, which is really good, considering that right now what I'm about to show you, this should be a higher market cap, and the token price should be higher as well. Now, if we look over the past 7 days, it's actually gone up quite a bit, up 114%. As you can see, it used to be around 13 cents and is hovering around 29, went as high as 35. Now, let's go into what this game is all about, because this is the actual game. It's a mobile game only, so people can download this on their phone. And what I've seen in terms of the reviews within the game, people absolutely love it already. I'll show you some reviews later of how the game is reviewed on both iOS and Android phones. But I think the reason why people like it is because it's catered towards not just an adult audience, but a young audience as well. The fact that some people have a really short attention span and small bursts of energies from time to time, this also caters to that younger audience where they can play games, they can play it and then leave, no problem. That's the whole point of mobile games, that literally clock out and clock in whenever you want. So people can also earn rewards on this, which is kind of crazy. So when you play this game, you're in a way experiencing a Web 2 feel. So the whole point of this game is to provide a frictionless experience, meaning anybody from the Web 2 world can play this game without having to feel like they have to buy an NFT, buy a token. Basically, this is a play to own, but also play for free game. So it's really easy for people to enter into this ecosystem. Now, also, let's keep in mind that this game was rated one of the top trending Web3 games on Chainplay, right? So this is basically #2 position. Pixels is now #1 just because it's built on Ronin. It's a new exciting game. And when I mean Ronin, it's the Ronin network. So Honeyland is right behind that. And again, I'll show you some statistics later. But also they actually have a marketplace on their phone. So if you play the mobile game, you can see that there's an actual marketplace. You can buy some of these assets with their native token, which is called HXD, which I just talked about. Now, when you earn HXD within the game, you can spend it on different assets within the game, such as the NFTs. But they don't call it NFTs really on the platform. It's just like an asset, right? And that's good. Some people don't like the word NFT or the letters NFT. So that's really cool to see that they really did provide a frictionless experience for people who know nothing about the blockchain world. And that's absolutely amazing. Now, also, let's keep in mind that when you buy these NFTs with HXD, you do get some notifications on your phone, but if you are, say for instance, a Web3 person and you're heavily ingrained into the whole blockchain world, where you can buy their NFTs on Magic Eden. Now recently, they were one of the biggest movers on Magic Eden in terms of the total trading volume, and that's really cool. And we're gonna take a sneak peek on what that looks like. So say for instance, they have Honeyland Generation Bs, which was the biggest mover that you just saw on Solana and Magic Eden. So these are their NFTs, but there's also a bigger ecosystem other than these little players. So if you go to their actual marketplace, you can see that Honeyland has like basically their own page. You can get the queens, but you can also get the Generation Bs, which are a little bit more expensive. You get the regular eggs for the Honeyland Genesis, and then there's also the Generations collections, which you just saw not too long ago. But most importantly, these things down below, one of the things that really caught my attention was the Honeyland. Now, Honeyland, if you don't know, in the Web3 world, land sales were a really big thing in 2021. So people love to own digital properties and land sales. And so the fact that Honeyland created a way where you could buy land within the game, these could be fetching for a lot of money. So say for instance, just on Magic Eden, you can see that right now each one of these lands is roughly around 10 Solana. Now in conversion to US dollars, that's $1,000. That's crazy. So the cheapest one that you could buy is roughly for around 1,000 US dollars. So just see it from here. We're in the bear market of cryptocurrency, yet the land sales are doing pretty good. Now let's go ahead and move on, because we just found out that also the Saga phone, which was just released not too long ago, where the Saga phone, they sold roughly around 20,000 of those phones, and they're completely sold out because the whole Bonk token airdrop. People wanted the phone because they wanted these exclusive airdrops, not just Bonk, but other things as well. Another thing that was added onto this phone was certain apps. And guess what one of those apps were? One of them was Honeyland, the game. So the game actually came with the phone next to Audius, which is kind of like a music or decentralized music for people, Saga users, and then also the Bonk tokens. But Honeyland is one of the only two games, such as Genopets, to be on this platform. So people can actually play this game. Now also, let's talk about this, that now Honeyland, based on the whole Solana blockchain, is ranked number 2 in terms of play to earn. Now this kind of ranks game on different blockchains, right? It covers all these different Web3 games, but on Solana itself, it's ranked number 2. Not too long ago, this actually used to be around number 5, and it's actually flipped Star Atlas, which was again another game that we covered on this channel. But I think sooner or later, this may become number 1. In fact, it's only one of the very few games within the past 24 hours has had a really great social ranking around 924. As you can see here, it's doing pretty good compared to its other peers. So that's really another thing I want to share with you. Let's go ahead and move on to the next thing, which is, remember I talked about Star Atlas? Well, Star Atlas actually is partnering with Honeyland. Star Atlas and Honeyland are going to be collaborating in a way where each one of their ecosystems and their players get to benefit. So from what I'm hearing, it could be some NFTs being exchanged within another. But to me, what's really cool is that Star Atlas would consider Honeyland a really, cool partner to have. And again, Star Atlas has been around for quite a few years. And so for the fact that they were interested in collaborating with Honeyland, goes to show that they just want to at least see that they're both their target audience, which is basically a reputable audience, could see each other's ecosystems. So that's really cool that they are on par to be, like, in a way, one of the top games on Solana. So game recognized game is what my point is in this slide. Now, if you want to download this game, you can actually download it right now. So if you want to, you can actually download this game on your phone for absolutely free. You don't actually have to pay for it. Remember, this is play for free. It's easier barrier of entry for people to enter into this thing. So this is why I think this is definitely going to do well. But if you notice something on the Android phones, this is actually done quite well. Around 489 reviews already and 4.9 stars in terms of those reviews. So everybody can actually play it. People are already playing it right now. And as you can see, if you see this right now, the ratings, nobody's even ranked it number 3, number 2, number 1 at all out of those 400 people. That's crazy. Majority of them are ranking at number 5. And again, you can see all those different reviews down below, but it's absolutely great to see that right now you can actually download the game. So you're actually wondering by the time you're watching this video, how do you actually buy the HXD token? Because again, this is the in-game currency token within its ecosystem that I think is heavily undervalued. So again, you have to go to Raydium. Raydium is the decentralized exchange. So basically when you go to Raydium, you connect your Phantom wallet. So if you have Solana that you buy on Coinbase or any other centralized exchange such as KuCoin, Crypto.com, Kraken, you send that Solana over to your Phantom wallet, then you connect Raydium to your Phantom wallet, and then it pretty much brings you up to this page. So in order to get the HXD token, you can just type in HXD within the search header, or you can go back to CoinMarketCap, which is the very first page I showed you. And down below, it shows you the contract address, and you just click and copy that. Then you go back over to Raydium, and then you paste that address, and there it is. That's how you swap your Solana to buy HXD token. Now, if you want to get all the updates regarding Honeyland and also the HXD token, how we're entering the position, how we're exiting, our strategy of what market cap we plan to reach, you need to join our Patreon page down in the link below. We always notify our Patreon members ahead of time of these hidden gems so that they get the first notification and dibs in all of our alpha trades. So as a conclusion and statement, how do I feel around the Honeyland token? Well, I definitely think that this market cap is very low. The founder has expressed that right now they're focusing on bringing tens of thousands or maybe even 100,000 users to the game. They're not really focused on building 1 million users just as of yet because they really want to develop the game first, make sure all the quirks are finished, make sure that the game is performing very well so that they can scale slowly before reaching the 1 million player point. So now that you've seen Honeyland and what they brought to the table, you're now more informed and educated about Honeyland and especially the HXD token. So if you've ever played this game or if you've ever invested in the token, let us know your experience down below in the comments. It helps everybody who watches this video and on this channel be educated on what's going on, gets a sense of what the community is saying, and also the potential where this game could go. And I hope to see you there, and we cannot wait to read your comments down below. So as always, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page to see all of our alpha calls and trades, and also to get all the updates within the Honeyland and HXD token. Until then, I'll see you guys and girls next time.